Now before we get on with today's video, I would like to announce we're going to be doing a Robodon giveaway. There will be 3 winners and each 3 winners will receive 1 Robodon. As you can see with 1, 2 and a baby one here being number 3. Don't worry, that one will definitely be grown up before I give them away. Now of course, how do you enter this? You just gotta type in your Roblox username and display name into the comments down below and write in caps, well, it would be nice if you wrote it in caps so it'd be easier to see in the comments, entering the giveaway. Just gotta write that in all caps and then you'll be entered. This is not gonna be biased or anything like that. This will definitely be random and just like a normal giveaway. Trust me, I have to announce that because I've heard that people have done giveaways and it turns out to be biased and it's like, you don't want that. That's not how giveaways work. So of course, this is going to be all random, and don't worry, I'll probably be doing more giveaways as I upload more videos. And of course, when will this finish? At the end of the month. So the 30th of June is when I will announce the winners on my YouTube channel. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and like the video to also enter in. So of course, let me simplify that for you. So you gotta subscribe to my channel, like the video, and write down in the comments your username and display name for Roblox, and of course write down in preferably all caps entering the giveaway. So have a nice big list on screen there, and then you should be able to enter the giveaway, and of course I'll announce the winners on the 30th of June. Alright, so now on to the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dragon Adventures video, and today we are going to be doing the Galaxy event. Specifically, tips and tricks on how to solo the Robodon boss. Yes, it is possible to solo the Robodon boss. You've probably seen it everywhere that people are trying to defeat the boss without anyone, in private servers, by themselves, or maybe with a very small group of people. Well, I've definitely found some tips and tricks on how to defeat the Robodon boss on your own, without anyone's help or any sort of cheats or whatnot. And don't worry, I will be demonstrating the tips and tricks on how to do it. And don't worry, this is done professionally, as in I have tried these out and everything, and I have defeated the Robodon boss multiple times now on my own. So, I might as well just get on with the video. So of course, I am going to be using an Altura as an example. Now this is actually the first tip when doing the Robodon on your own. The Robodon boss on your own is to use small and speedy dragons. Small and speedy dragons will definitely give you a high advantage. So don't use massive dragons like say a Robodon or a Constello or a Chronicus. Those are the first 3 huge dragons that came to mind. Don't use any of those kind of dragons. Even if they're maxed out on like level 20 or have really good traits, do not use them. It will become, go ahead and challenge yourself. But trust me, it will not work out well. I speak from experience. Of course, you want to use small dragons, like say an Altura, or you can use a Rosarus, a Saurium, Corallina, Amphool. The choices are endless. There are so many small dragons out there. And they don't even have to be maxed out or have good traits. They could literally just be like a level 2 Saurium, and it'll still do you justice. Even if it's got really low health or not very good traits, it doesn't matter, because you've got a small dragon to be able to dodge attacks quickly, no matter what. And yeah, stick to the small dragons that are also speedy. So, dragons like Venids are also good. You also got Corallinas can be speedy, and Amphools as well, I've heard. It'll all work out nicely. So that is the first tip. So don't use huge dragons, use small and speedy ones. So might as well get into the queue, I guess. And yes, I am playing a private server by myself, because I don't want to be disturbed by anyone, and if I'm going to be in a public server, people are going to want to join. There is no way I'm going to be able to play this on my own in a public server. While we're waiting for the countdown to go ahead and be a countdown, I'd like you to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications whenever I post a YouTube video. I failed that so bad. But yeah, also don't forget to like the video if you enjoy it and find it helpful. Right, so we are getting into it. Now of course, with the first stage, you've got the bombs. So first of all, you're going to want to come over to here with these little claw things. I'm going to call them claws. I'm not sure if they are. And obviously, the bombs are going to attack us. So you're going to want to quickly dash around the place, trying to avoid them and not get hit. It doesn't matter if you're not attacking these guys. There will be a few second break between them. So of course, just like there, and you should be able to just quickly dash around continuously. And of course, like I said, it doesn't matter how many players there are. If there's a short amount of players, then the Robodon won't have as much of health. As you can see, it is quickly draining down there. And we managed to get the first one done. So we're going to quickly keep on dashing, avoiding the bombs. We don't want to get hit by them because obviously they will drain our health. And of course, we will end up dying. Let's just quickly attack this guy. And tips with these little guys as well to not get hit is to hit from them from above. They'll be out of their range. And of course, hit them at a certain angle. If you're too up high, then of course you won't reach, but if you're too down low, you're gonna get hit. So now onto the laser. Now you figure, this is gonna be impossible to do by yourself. Well, just watch. We are going to be trying to avoid the laser as much as possible by dashing around and trying not to get hit by the claws and the laser. If you dash around from each end of the room, it'll give you a few seconds to attack the little claws. They're not actually little though, they're quite big. So we're just going to continue dashing around. It is going to follow us, of course. So at first I thought this was basically going to be impossible because the laser always focuses on someone. But of course, if you keep dashing across the room and avoid them, also we're not trying to crash into the walls, and of course you're going to do it right. And you're going to be able to destroy them just like that. And this is also quite a fast way of doing it too. There are much slower ways which I haven't really tried to test out, and I don't really dare to test out. But yeah, that is a faster way of defeating that. And of course, we're already down to the third phase, which is where the little, I'm not sure what they're called. I guess I call them lasers, in other words. So of course, it's quite simple. I feel like it's quite more of the easier stage. You're just going to avoid them, as well as trying not to get hit by the red blasts. The red blasts of lasers that come out of the Robodon to cause all this staticness over here and whatnot. And of course, just try not to get hit. In other words, there's not much of a huge tip to this. Just keep it at a certain angle like this. Of course, stay up high to avoid getting attacked by these little claw dudes. Now I know this is a bit of a quick video, it doesn't get into too much detail. And of course, when this happens, don't go straight into the lasers because you will still get hit. I'm not sure if it's a bug or whatnot, but it is still, you'll still get hit, of course. So you're going to want to avoid that. And of course, there we go. We have defeated it on our own. And even without getting hit. Of course, you may get hit a few times. I know I definitely got low my first few times doing it. But trust me, the more you practice, the more better you'll get at it. And I guess if I did speak a bit too fast, I apologize. I get into the adrenaline rush whenever I'm doing the boss, especially on my own. And I've got to focus as well, so I'm trying to explain everything whilst doing that. And of course, those are just the simple tricks as well. And I might as well just say them a bit more simply here, without so much chaos going on the screen. So of course, the first round you have the bombs. Just dash around the room while the bombs are going off, and of course they will focus on you because you're the only one attacking the boss. There will be a few seconds, I'm not sure the exact time, but there will be a few seconds that will be able to buy you some time to attack the claws whilst going around, of course, and avoiding the bombs. The bombs, like I said, won't attack for a few seconds, and it'll give you some time to attack the claws, and you should be able to destroy them easily, as you can see. We were able to get that boss done, I'm pretty sure, in under 5 minutes. So you're able to wing it and get it done. Of course, then we've got the second stage. The second stage being the laser one, which just constantly follows you everywhere. Stick to the tactic of dashing from one side of the room to the other whilst avoiding the laser. Even if you get hit into a wall, like even if you bash into a wall or get into the floor, just quickly dash, dash, dash. If you're playing on PC, that shift button, it will be your best friend. Trust me, that will help you out so much in this boss. Of course, then you got, after that, once you defeat the lasers and whatnot, and you've hit the Robodon, you're down to the final stage, which is the other lasers, the red ones that will completely obliterate your health. I am not kidding. If you get hit by these or stay in the red areas where it's got the exclamation mark and the warning to stay away, it will destroy your health in seconds. It will absolutely destroy you. So of course, you're going to want to make sure to avoid those areas. It is quite simple. If you're going from playing a public server with a bunch of people to trying to do solo, that last stage is going to be quite easy. it's not really much of a difference. Just use that dash button as much as possible throughout this boss. That's really all I can say, because trust me, it'll be your best friend. It'll help you out so much. I am not kidding. So, I guess those are little tips and tricks on doing the soloing the boss, of course. I honestly, this is my first time doing the solo for this boss, like, because I never did it last year. Last year when the Robodon boss originally came out, I never dared to do solo because I just wasn't confident. I didn't really have many videos to help me out and whatnot. I just wasn't confident. And of course, I didn't have as much time last year like I do now. So of course, I was like, you know what? I've got all the time in the world right now, sort of. I'm going to see if I can do it. On the first go today, I managed to destroy the boss on my own in my private server without any help, tips or tricks. Like, I had to learn from people. I just learned it all on my own. And I guess the moral of the story of this video is to just use that dash button as much as possible. So I guess it also helps out that you use small dragons to have a quick dash cooldown. I'm not sure which dragons are, because I haven't got into that information with which dragons, but just use small dragons to have a fast dash cooldown, or just fast in general, like say Venets, Alaturas, Coralinas, all sorts of those kind of dragons. And of course, you're going to want to make sure that you use that dash button all the time and try to just avoid as much as possible. That's really all I can say in this video. And I know it's probably a bit like, oh, so that's just common sense. It sort of is, but I guess you just gotta use common sense for this for this boss. If you don't have common sense, then you ain't gonna really gonna get very far in this boss on your own. But of course, I'm not forcing you to do this boss on your own. Just give it a try if you really want to. I just decided to do it out of nowhere because I'm like, why not? And of course, like I said, we're able to get it done in under 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure, yeah, under 5 minutes. So you can be able to grind on binary eggs. But anyways, that's all for the video today. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, be sure to leave a like, please. It would be really appreciated. Of course, no forcing. You don't have to like if you don't want to. And if you want to see more Dragon Adventures content, because that's what this channel is all about, be sure to subscribe. It would really help out. And turn on the notifications if you want to get a notification every time I upload. Of course, I do not have a schedule of uploading. I just upload whenever I can, but I'm trying to get back in the motivation of uploading, so subscribing will definitely help me out big time when it comes to the motivation. Anyways, hope you found this video helpful enough. I'll be sure to add subtitles or text in the editing of this video to make it so that you can understand me better if I'm talking too fast or too quiet. This microphone does stuff on its own. But anyways, I will see you guys all in the next video. See ya!